The idea. Whilst on the train, I was looking out of the window at the fields and spotted a scarecrow looking all lonely and sad. Over the next few weeks, I built up a story in my head of a scarecrow and how he could find love. I took inspiration from my love of movies, TV and pantomime and added a little from each into my story. Normally I would do a storyboard, but as I was actor and director, the storyboard was in my head. So I just broke everything down into scenes and wrote a description for each scene as a referral. Locations and props. I stayed local for my video. A friendly farmer allowed me to use his field, which was amazing. For the car shots, I filmed at some local garages and I used my back garden for the dating agency. I bought a couple of matching scarecrow outfits, stuffing one with a pillow and loads of paper. I sewed on buttons and felt onto burlap sacks for the heads and went to a local clothes store and bought sale items for Rose's outfit. Equipment. For the equipment, I was using a Yi 4K with a gimbal, a Nikon D750 and Tamron 24-70, a Manfrotto tripod and a video fluid head, a Tascam DR05 with my Røde Video Mic Pro. I didn't have a gimbal for my DSLR, so I had to use the Yi 4K and gimbal for the motion shots, sound, audio and Foley. My Røde Video Mic Pro and Tascam DR05 was used to record all audio, including the narration and sound effects. Now for the Foley, I recorded it all myself, and I'm going to share with you how I got some of these sound effects. I went to a local park and then just threw some bread for some birds. Røde Video Mic Pro and Tascam DR05 on the monopod. For the car squeaking shots, I used the door handle in the kitchen, which obviously needs replacing. For the field footsteps, I used cornflakes in some spare burlap sack sides for the heads. I just put in cornflakes, tied the end off, and just used my hands to crunch the cornflakes. And for the punching, I just punched the palm of my hand or slapped my arm. Narration. Now, narration is such a powerful tool in TV and films. You can take a mediocre production and turn it into a masterpiece, which shows you how important audio can be. I'm no Morgan Freeman or David Attenborough, but I gave it my best shot. Music in the background just to fill any awkward silences and to lift the video slightly. I got that from Music Bed, and it was called Wild Over You, the instrumental version. Software. I used DaVinci Resolve to piece together all my footage and audio, a really powerful video editor. I created multiple timelines for the audio so I could separate the narration and sound effects, giving me more control over placement. Outro. Thank you for watching The Last Straw. And just to let you know, Jack has now met the girl of his dreams and they live happily on the beach in Hawaii with their 3 children. There's always a happy ending.